Some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sheets takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
And it's fouled away. And a pitch.
No, that missed.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, lays out and makes the play.
You love to see there an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
2 down, base is empty, and here is Freddie Freeman. Hit in the air, center field. Merrill on his way over. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Dodgers score. Back here at Petco Park. And on the hill today, Dustin May. What do we have on him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Luis Arias stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And there's a foul ball.
Two.
That to right. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado up to the plate. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Machado, in his 13th season, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. A former first-round pick back in 2010. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there. That one is gone. Manny Machado leaves the yard. His 11th of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jackson Merrill at the plate now. His first career home run happened right here at Petco Park.
Yeah, and he got the silent treatment from his teammates in the dugout, which is such a baseball thing. You don't see it anywhere else. Nothing like running through the dugout, pretending to high-five teammates who won't even look at you.
In the air, left field. Conforto snags it. That is the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. Cronenworth throws on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Max Muncy at the dish. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one missing low. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Check swing, and he went 1 and 2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball. He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Merrill racing over to make the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. May back to work. Fouled off left side. Lifted in the air, right field. Hernandez under it. Makes the grab. 1 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
On the ground, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Cronenworth.
2 down, bases empty. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that misses. Ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs. May fires. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Tyler Wade stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-2.
Cronenworth, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one is downstairs. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
May delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers. Back here in San Diego, now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it over to Sheets. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting it, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's been a great free agent sign. That
1-0.
And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
Fly ball to right. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Back to the top of the lineup. And now here is Shohei Ohtani. Right side. Cronenworth. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Martin Maldonado up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Edman. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's the Padres DH, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. And another ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The other way, Muncy sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, start of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Line to left, and foul ball. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to short, Bogarts to first, and Betts is set down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Fly to center his first time. In the air, right side. Tatis makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Muncy digs in. Check swing, called strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A 2-run homer. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
So 2 down, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
And we're back. And now Manny Machado. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
The Padres trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. May comes set. 2. One down, base is empty. That's to third. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
The first baseman.
Wow, Singy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
Yeah, the batter now, Gavin Sheets. Foul ball. Yo, 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Hernandez drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Out towards right center field. Tatis after it. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next is the second baseman.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Edman.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Maldonado down to first with it. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
And a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 5th. That one hit to right. Tatis under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Xander Bogaerts. May back to work. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings through that.
1 and 2's the count.
Got him! And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now batting Tyler Wade. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next offering misses. Now 1 and 2.
Ball. 2 and 2.
Swing and a pop-up. Betts settles underneath it. He's got it. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park. And now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh and 2 now. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, a short could be 2. On a Cronenworth. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Machado makes the catch, inning over. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Martin Maldonado. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
This to third. Throws across the diamond. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And it's even up. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, center field. Kim has this one sized up. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Padres,
Luis Ariz stands in. Just missed. And that one in the air, center field. Kim moving back for this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Nick Pivetta.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Here's Max Muncy. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Muncy hits one in the air. Tatis sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting,
Will Smith to the plate. Line drive. Wade flashes the leather on the running catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 outs
1 strike.
and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1 left for L.A. Here's Manny Machado now. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman sizes this one up, and there's 1 down. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will. This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and now 3-2. Gavin Sheets in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Edmonds slings to first. That was a strong at-bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple, tying runs aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
High fly ball, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it, squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batter, number 6.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Flips it. Nicely done for the out.
The bat, the designated hitter, shohei ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 3. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So a man at first. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Two outs. And that is out of play. Turns and fires to Betts. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-2.
Called out on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jose Iglesias.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
2 down. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Martin Maldonado. Has grounded out a couple of times. On the ground to third. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and they trail it here 2-1. Brandon Lockridge. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Well, 1-run game at the plate. Teoscar Hernandez. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Bullpen action for the Padres. Yuki Matsui, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Reynolds getting loose as well. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Muncy to hit. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Fouled off down the right side. Here's your 1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ground ball to the right side, and that's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here comes Tommy Edman. That one fouled off. And that one fouled off. Estrada, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. They take the force out. That ends the inning as they squander. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. One-run game, bottom 9.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now here is Luis Ariz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the slider catches the zone.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Ball, that's down.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
So the tying run at second. On a line. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Last chance for the Padres. Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. Way outside, 1-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one backed up the middle and it gets through. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit and the game is tied. 2 outs. Runner on first. Gavin Sheets. The next up for the Padres. The changeup missing. And it's 2-0. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. It's Major League. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Suarez. On for the 30th time this year. Kim, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the ninth, but we'll see what this team has on the road in extras. Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Here's a 1-1. Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Base is empty, one away. And here in extra innings. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Mookie now. Yeah, that's fouled off. There's a strike to Mookie.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Cronenworth throws on to first. And Betts is gone. Bottom of the inning. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Out to short, Betts. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Now back, second baseman,
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Brandon Lockridge, the next up for the Padres. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Popped up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Padres go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Suarez back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Next offering is down low. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good. Home run number 10 on the year, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Now he breaks his bat. Sheets makes the grab on the run.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball.
Got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly ball down the line. Tatis corrals it, and that is that. Scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Late swing, fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Edman in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 4 with a double. That one ripped but foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a chopper. And a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Hit in the air out to center field. Kim coming on. Brings it in. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground to the left. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.